My best friend almost killed me. I was shaking so badly I could barely hold my phone. The messages were right there, staring at me. Make it look like a robbery. Just get it done. She always takes that route home. Wait for her there. The sender. My best friend, Sandra. The messages. Instructions to have me killed. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My own best friend wanted me dead. And I had no idea why. Sandra and I had been friends since university. We met in our first year and became inseparable. We did everything together, studied, partied, and even started working at the same marketing firm after graduation. I trusted her with my life. But looking back now, I see the signs. Small things. The way she got irritated whenever I succeeded. The fake smiles. The way she never celebrated my wins, just nodded and changed the subject. I ignored all of it. Until the night I almost died. It was a Friday night. I worked late and left the office around 9 p.m. My usual route home was quiet, just a few streetlights and closed shops. I had walked that road 100 times. That night, something felt off. I noticed two men standing near a parked car. As I got closer, one of them moved toward me. Before I could react, he pulled out a knife. "Give me everything," he growled. My heart pounded. I handed over my phone and wallet, but he didn't leave. He looked at the other guy, then at me. "You sure this is her?" The other man nodded. Something cold ran through my body. This wasn't just a robbery. I took a step back. The man with the knife lunged. I dodged, barely, and ran. I didn't think. I just ran. I could hear them chasing me, but I didn't stop. I ran into the nearest open shop, a small supermarket, gasping for breath. The cashier saw my face and called security. The men outside saw this and disappeared. I was alive. But something wasn't right. At home, I borrowed my neighbor's phone and logged into my cloud account. My stolen phone was linked to my laptop, so I checked my messages. That's when I saw them. The text. Sandra had set me up. I couldn't process it. My hands shook as I read the words over and over. This was my best friend. We had eaten together just that afternoon. Laughed together. And now, she wanted me dead. I didn't call her. I didn't text. I went straight to the police. They tracked the messages, found the men, and arrested them. One of them confessed immediately. Sandra had paid them to kill me. When they asked her why, she didn't even deny it. She just looked at me and said, "You got everything I wanted." That was it. But now I see that she had been sabotaging my life long before that night. The hidden betrayals. Looking back, I realized Sandra had been undermining me for years. Every time I got close to someone, something went wrong. At first, I thought it was just bad luck, but now, I see the pattern. There was Daniel, the kind, successful guy I met at a friend's wedding. We hit it off instantly. But after a few weeks, he suddenly stopped calling. When I confronted him, his face was filled with guilt. "I heard things about you," he muttered. "I just can't." He wouldn't say what, but I later found out Sandra had told him I was only after his money, that I had a history of cheating. She made sure he disappeared. It happened again with Tond, then Emeka. Each time, I never suspected Sandra. She was always there to comfort me, to say, maybe he wasn't the right one. But now I know. She made sure no one ever got too close. She wasn't just envious of my success, she didn't want me to have love, happiness, or anything she felt she lacked. She wanted my life to be as miserable as hers. The aftermath. She was sentenced to prison. I never saw her again. But even now, Every time I walk alone at night, I wonder how many people are smiling at me but secretly want me gone. I don't think I'll ever trust anyone the same way again.